So before we officially get into this video, thank you for 100,000 subscribers. Noti gang, everybody that's been supporting. If you're subscribed, if you watch my videos not subscribed, if you're just stopping by for this video, thank you. I really mean it. It means the absolute world to me to be able to do what I love, to have people that are interested in my content, not only interested, but people who go out of their way to support me. I mean, that's love. The community that we have built is just so unreal. And I don't want you guys to take this as, oh, he hit 100,000, now he appreciates us. No, I appreciated everybody watching from the very beginning. I appreciate every new subscriber, every new viewer. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. You can even say I have love for some of my haters. Speaking of haters, I feel like this would be a good time to bring up the NBA draft, because I can't tell you guys how many times I see prospects flat out disrespected because they're not a perfect player by the age of 18. Some of what these young players are doing is downright amazing. I'm talking some players, big game after big game, highlight after highlight, and you're telling me they still can't get the love they deserve? The draft is a game of chance. No matter how much you think you know, there's a chance you know nothing at all. It's going to be really fun making my mock draft video. My draft history is pretty good, but I don't normally document it in video form. I guess next season when we're talking hoops and I'm bragging about hitting on prospects, you guys will have all the receipts. And to me, that makes things much more fun. This video, we're going to be talking about a surprise team going after LaMelo Ball. And if we get this video to 1,000 likes, I'll drop a video going over the rise of LaMelo Ball, his whole career. And that'll be here Saturday. But not only are we going to talk about a surprise team going after LaMelo, we're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors and perhaps some of the smoke screens they've been putting out. And are they really interested in James Wiseman? But first, let's get a word from our sponsor, Raycon earbuds. Raycons are absolutely awesome. If you guys know me, you know I'm a big time music lover. I like to listen to music practically anywhere and anytime. It makes me feel a lot better and it puts me in my own zone. Who doesn't love that? You know what also puts you in your own zone? These Raycon earbuds. They're completely noise isolating, meaning you're not going to hear a thing. Bro, I love it already. With Raycon, they come in this nice, easy, portable case, and you can take them basically anywhere. Their design is so good. It stays in your ear, and pausing and stopping, you don't have to find your phone or anything. You just press the side of the earbud. The Raycon Everyday E25 earbuds sound just as good as any other audio brands, and they're half the price. And these Raycons, I use these all the time. No wires to worry about or anything. If you guys are interested in these earbuds, the link will be in the description below, or you can go to buyraycon.com/getlikecoop for 15% off your order. A big shout out to Raycon for allowing me to continue to bring you guys content that we all love to see. So you guys remember the video I dropped. The Golden State Warriors aren't interested in LaMelo Ball or James Wiseman. Well, perhaps X that out of your memory. There's a real chance that that news, that leak, was a smokescreen, at least according to a new report. Rick Bucher reported a league source said the Warriors have Wiseman at the top of their draft board, which is understandable considering forward Dragon Bender, a late season addition via 2 10-day contracts, is the only 7-footer on the roster, and 6'9" Kevon Looney is the only listed center. But none of the executives surveyed put Wiseman in the category of Dwight Howard or even DeAndre Ayton, big men capable of playing a significant role from day one. This news is interesting to me to say the least, because there's a legit chance that now the Warriors are debating internally on whether James Wiseman would be the best fit for them, not only long term, but in the short term. NBADraft.net compares James Wiseman to Hassan Whiteside / DeAndre Jordan. I don't think these are very good comparisons in the least, and I respect NBADraft.net an awful lot. But let's just say NBADraft.net is accurate. The Warriors getting Hassan Whiteside / DeAndre Jordan on their team would be a major upgrade over their center position currently. You can argue that the center position is the biggest hole on the Warriors roster. I know the Warriors love Draymond and what he brings to the center position when he plays there, but I think having a big like James Wiseman could go a long way for this team. I know there are some Warriors fans who are happy with what Marquise Chris brought to the table playing big, but now you have the opportunity to upgrade from Bender, from Looney, from Chris to James Wiseman, who is this super prospect, essentially. This guy has the frame, he has the tools to be a powerhouse in the NBA. He's not DeAndre Jordan, he's not Whiteside. He's too mobile. He's too gifted of an athlete laterally to be either of these players. Wiseman, to me, reminds me of a young Anthony Davis on the New Orleans Hornets, fresh out of Kentucky. Out of Kentucky, AD's game was limited, but you could see the potential, you could see the big play splashes, you could see the touch that Anthony Davis had. And at the very worst, potential-wise, I think you could say the exact same for James Wiseman. 7'6" wingspan, the same as Anthony Davis. He's a rangy defender who has a quick second jump. He's going to be a big-time lob threat, looking to play above the rim and run the floor early on in his career. This all reminds me of a young AD. Wiseman has a jump shot that has major upside. If Wiseman went to Golden State, he doesn't have to be a world beater out of the gates. When you look at some of the centers that the Warriors have had, they have almost all been productive. Playing big for the Warriors is a dream job. And again, don't get this confused. I'm not saying James Wiseman is going to be Anthony Davis. I'm saying he has a lot of similarities to a young AD. And if you put young Hornets AD in his first season on the Warriors, they are a much better team. Yes, I know AD had a ways to go. I know he was foul prone early in his career, but these are things you expect from young bigs. The Warriors will get the rim protector that they covet alongside major upside. If I'm the Warriors, my discussion is between Anthony Edwards, it's between LaMelo Ball, and it's between James Wiseman. Hands down, James Wiseman is arguably the most versatile defender in this class. When he's hot, he's an absolute monster. But you can say that's one of his biggest problems. Scouts are conflicted because they think Wiseman has a motor that runs hot and cold. Let me know who you guys would want the Warriors to take down in the comments below. Now let's talk LaMelo. The Ball Bros have been making big move after big move. The bros join Rock Nation. Melo declares for the draft. And I almost forgot, he still got mad love for the NBL too. Now this team rumored to be interested in LaMelo might surprise you, because it definitely surprised me. The Washington Wizards have been extensively scouting LaMelo Ball. Reportedly, the Wizards have done their due diligence on Ball, sending multiple people to Australia to scout him in person, as well as hiring a scout based full-time in that area. The Wizards are currently ranked 9th in the draft lottery, which means in order to draft LaMelo, they'd likely have to trade up, or they need a little bit of luck, which isn't the craziest of things. I mean, hey, we saw it last year, and with this new format, who knows what could happen. I'm pretty sure we all still view LaMelo Ball as a point guard, a floor general, which is why the Wizards' interest in Melo is a little confusing. We all know Melo can be a big-time scorer, and maybe if drafted to the Wizards, that's what they would try to turn him into. Or more so, maybe that would be their emphasis, because we know what LaMelo can do. But the Wizards, as it stands, they still have Bradley Beal, they still have John Wall, who John Wall is claiming that he's better than ever. And he's saying that he's going to turn some heads when he returns. And I believe him. John Wall is a big-time player. Before John Wall went out, he was showing that he was a big-time playmaker also. John Wall had became one of the better to best passers in the entire NBA. His assist numbers, they were very good. He was seeing the floor really well. The Bradley Beal-John Wall backcourt, promise isn't exactly the word. Beal is one of the best scorers in the NBA hands down. On a team with not many scoring threats and destroyed by injury, Bradley Beal was forced to shoulder the load. Teams were keying on him. Shout out to Bertans though. He did his thing when he could. Oh yeah, and Rui is going to be really good. And I know I'm not bringing up every Wizards player right now. I think the Wizards are a team with a lot of promise, but the interest in LaMelo Ball, it's a little confusing to me because it really makes me wonder what his fit would be if they did draft him and what would be their next move. Would they possibly move John Wall to shooting guard and then slide Beal to the small forward position? Perhaps Wall at shooting guard and LaMelo at point would help take off some of the load that Wall has had to shoulder over the years. Or maybe this team just really wants to go best player available. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys think this would be a good move for the Washington Wizards? Perhaps more importantly, would this be a good move for LaMelo Ball? Hey, like I said, maybe they're just doing their due diligence. Be sure to click the video on the screen right now, guys. It's incredibly dope. Be sure to subscribe. Notice on. I'm D Coop and I'm out.